Hey everyone, it's your host, Natasha Zone. Who doesn't love a good poker movie? The heart-stopping tension, the mind-bending bluffs, the sheer thrill of victory, or the soul-crushing agony of defeat. And just like superhero movies, there's a whole deck of poker flicks out there, some good, some bad, and some that are just plain ugly. But fear not, my poker-loving pals, because I've sorted through the entire hand and I'm about to deal you in on the top 5 best poker movies ever made. From high-stakes showdowns to intense mind games, poker has inspired some of the most thrilling films in cinema history. Let's get started. First up, we're going all in with the movie that's basically the godfather of poker movies, Rounders. This 1998 masterpiece stars a baby-faced Matt Damon as Mike McDermott, a law student with a gift for reading people, and their poker hands. Mike's got it all figured out, or so he thinks, until he gets sucked back into the high-stakes underground poker world by his best friend Worm, played with chaotic energy by Edward Norton. And speaking of scary dudes, let's talk about John Malkovich as Teddy KGB. With his Oreo-dunking, thick accent and general aura of don't-mess-with-me intensity, Teddy KGB is the ultimate poker villain. Rounders isn't just about the cards, it's about friendship, loyalty, and learning that sometimes you gotta bet it all to win big. This movie single-handedly sparked the poker boom of the early 2000s, and trust me, once you watch it, you'll understand why. Next up, we're traveling back in time to 1966 for a movie that proves you don't need flashy CGI or a booming soundtrack to make a great poker film. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you A Big Hand for the Little Lady. Now, before you click away thinking this is some sappy love story, let me assure you, this movie is anything but. It stars the legendary Henry Fonda as Meredith, a man with a gambling problem bigger than Texas. Joanne Woodward delivers an Oscar-worthy performance as Mary, Meredith's wife, who steps up to the poker table when her husband's heart... well, let's just say things get intense. This movie is a masterclass in suspense, with more twists and turns than a game of Texas Hold'em with a bunch of con artists. So if you're looking for a classic poker movie with a unique twist and a healthy dose of I did not see that coming, then saddle up and get ready for A Big Hand for the Little Lady. 3. Molly's Game from Slopes to High Stakes. Hold on to your chips, folks, because we're diving headfirst into the glamorous, high-stakes world of Molly's Game. This 2017 biographical drama tells the true story of Molly Bloom, played by the phenomenal Jessica Chastain, a former Olympic skier who built a poker empire. Molly's games were the stuff of legends, attracting Hollywood A-listers, Wall Street titans, and even a few shady characters you wouldn't want to meet in a dark alley. Jessica Chastain absolutely kills it as Molly, a woman who takes on the male-dominated world of high-stakes poker and wins, for a while anyway. But as with any good poker movie, things get complicated. With a razor-sharp script by Aaron Sorkin, the genius behind The Social Network and A Few Good Men, Molly's Game is a wild ride from start to finish. It's a story about ambition, survival, and the fine line between playing the game and getting played. 4. The Cincinnati Kid, a classic for a reason. Alright, poker fans, we're stepping back in time once again to 1965 for a true classic, The Cincinnati Kid. Steve McQueen, the epitome of cool, stars as Eric the Kid Stoner, a young and ambitious poker player with his sights set on dethroning the reigning champion, Lancey the Man Howard, played by the legendary Edward G. Robinson. Set against the backdrop of 1930s New Orleans, The Cincinnati Kid is a masterclass in tension and psychological warfare. Forget about explosive action sequences or flashy special effects. This movie draws you in with its subtle nuances, the unspoken language of the eyes, the barely perceptible tells that separate the amateurs from the pros. It's a story about ambition, integrity, and the price of success. The kid soon learns that in the world of high-stakes poker, the game is as much about outsmarting your opponent as it is about the cards you're dealt. The Cincinnati Kid is a timeless classic that captures the essence of poker in its purest form. Chapter 5. Maverick. Who says poker can't be fun? Last but not least, we're ending our list with a wild card. A movie that proves poker can be fun, hilarious, and action-packed all at the same time. Get ready to laugh, folks, because we're talking about Maverick. Mel Gibson, at his charming best, stars as Brett Maverick, a con artist, gambler, and all-around lovable rogue who needs to win a high-stakes poker tournament to clear his debt and save his own skin. Joining him on this wild ride is the equally brilliant Jodie Foster as Annabelle Bransford, a card sharp who can outcon even the most seasoned hustler. This movie is a Wild West rollercoaster ride, filled with poker games, gunfights, witty banter, and more than a few surprises along the way. So if you're looking for a poker movie that's as entertaining as it is thrilling, then saddle up and get ready for Maverick. And there you have it, folks, my top 5 poker movies of all time. From the gritty realism of Rounders to the classic charm of The Cincinnati Kid to the sheer fun of Maverick, these movies capture the thrill, the drama, and the strategic brilliance of poker like no other. Now it's your turn to weigh in. Did your favourite poker movie make the cut? Or did I miss a classic? Head down to the comments section and let me know. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on more epic movie countdowns and reviews. Until next time, keep those cards close, your wits closer, and may the flop be ever in your favour.